Weld, the Chevrolet, in with the Honda, folks. Welcome back. CRV. It's probably the big 2.4. This is the one. I don't even know if we released a video on it because didn't do a great job on the video. We just did a cam phaser on this thing because it was rattling when it starts up, and I noticed when it was in, not only was it rattling, but it's pretty loud. The exhaust is falling apart. Well, now it's really loud. But that day the lady was in for that, she made an appointment to fix the exhaust. So I got us a couple flanges to fix the exhaust because it's rotted off the back of the converter. And here in the People's Republic of New York, we have to buy California Air Board CARB certified converters, California Air Research Board CARB certified converters, so which are, you know, insanely expensive. So we're just gonna fix this one for her if we can get her a few more years out of it before, you know, you have to buy one or whatever you have to do. So let's get after it, boys. I'll pop these little fellas off right here. There's that one. Come on. There's that one. And I think that could be it. Yes, sir. The only other one's at the back, so this is going to give us plenty of room here. Yeah, I think we'll just leave that one alone. We'll be able to just kind of push this out of our way up here on this flange. Yeah, we'll tweak it down, chop that off. Yeah, why don't we cut this one off first, because this has the studs on it and that'll kind of hold it for us. I'll get my light here where everybody can see. Lighting always sucks here. Whoa! Yeah, not anymore, it doesn't. Let's get the saws off, chop it off. Oh, man, it's just a whisker. This is the only one that Walker offered in this size, or was as close to the size we could get. It's just a tiny bit under. Well, like I say, we'll cross that bridge when it comes if we have to change this front pipe. In the meantime, we're going to orient it exactly like it was. Oh well, we're going to do the best we can. Sugar. Yeah, that should have us pretty close. I'd take just a whisker more off it to get this flange to fit right over. Yeah, really close. Let me just get the rest of this cleaned up a little bit, get it tapered, be able to knock that right on there. So I've got that cleaned up, I think, as good as we need it. I'm just gonna take and line up the holes here. On this side, I'll get them lined up. I'm really close. And then we're gonna clamp onto this with some vice grips. Might end up tweaking it around a little bit here. There's that one. We might have to move these around to get them out of our way so we can just get it up there. We just need to get it up there and tack it with the welder. All right, there's that one. Back these off a whisker. There, and that's laying flush on that. We're good there. Let me lift up our, I mean, we probably could stick it back up in these rubbers. Get our muffler stand here. Up under the muffler. I know you guys can't see it, but just envision a guy picking up a muffler stand. There we go. Okay, so that'll kind of hold it halfway where we need it to be. I'm just gonna kind of pull in on this right up into that cat. We're gonna do a little peekaboo welding, so close your eyes. Okay, you ready? Close them. Close them again. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, let it be. I think that's it. Yeehaw. That's exactly where it needs to be. We're gonna let this muffler back down. Right out of our way. How come it moves so much now? There it goes, is what they say. The ball flange in the back that is held together with springs and bolts. It was rusted in place, but now it's not. Okay. Let's see. To help this fill for a minute, I'm going to put a couple more tacks on this thing. A swing and a miss right there. There we go. So now we can start frying that baby around. And we should be good. Probably could weld it initially on the inside first, to be honest with you. Yep, there's room for some blobs in there. Let's fire this comment generator up and get to it. All of my welding certifications are listed in the description below. If you're down there looking and you don't see any, well, that's because I don't have any. Whoa, that's bright. There's that. Yes, sir. Good enough for the girls we run with. What we'll do is we'll just take our sanding disc, just make sure that's flat on the front, which it should be, really close anyways. We'll just double check. You don't need to be a welder if you own a grinder. There's one. Now we gotta chop off this one and then bolt them together and we're good to go. And that's what that one looks like on the back side. We're able to get all the way up and around the top. I do have the Flex MIG attachment. I gotta get that baby fired up. Oh yeah. Well, I've got too many hoses here stretched across the ground. There is some of that rust. Alright, now we can oxidize it. The rest of the way anyways. I gotcha. I didn't do it on purpose. I got the camera on. You can go look.
It is good like that.
Huh?
It is good like that.
I got my dark glasses on. I couldn't even see you coming. What's up? Oh, that's good. I can try it when Josh is done doing his deal. It's almost 4-hour job. Yeah, I mean he can do it, but I mean unless it might not be done today.
Okay.
So I just trimmed that up the best I could with the torch. Just kind of get it cut back. We'll get these lined up here. I have to take a break here for a second. Gotta be about lunchtime, pretty shaky. Oh, it is. Okay, we're lined up in the hole. Stick this up here. I have to do some light moving. Then we'll have to pull this exhaust forward a little bit here. We get our stand. Stick that under here. Make sure, we gotta go up just a little bit. I'm gonna line it up. I don't know what you guys can see. I wanna make sure it's gonna line up in those rubbers good. Okay, that's just about right there. That one looks good. This should be about the height that we need it. Let's get that tacked on there. I need to move my ground on my exhaust though. Drive. Close your eyes again. Oh, it's swinging a miss right there. I got him that time. All right, that should do it, boys. Oh, look at that. That's going to be just lovely. Just lovely trying to weld that one. Again, we could fry up the inside if we wanted to. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll put some boogers on the outside of it. All right, let me move you folks. Ooh, NASCAR approved. Sounds like Josh is having way more fun than we are. He's got a wheel bearing over there humiliating himself because it's beating him up pretty good. All right, let's see if we can do this without burning our patties. Probably not. Here, I'm just using some 3/8 bolts. Probably could have used 7/16 in there, but plenty of holding power. Okay, let's keep that from falling on us. Whoa. There we go. Stick our stand under here. I'm gonna put them rubber hangers back on this rear pipe here. Give that a little spritz. Helps them slide out a little easier. All right, let's grab some 9/16 wrenches. You want to line it up nice. I'm not sure if she goes to the car show, but if she does and she got the mirror under here with the front end jacked up or something, you don't want her losing points. You don't want her losing points. They're already going to see the non-factory flanges. That probably takes off a couple points, I would imagine. There it is, old son. All right, put that back. Get our light. And there's our finished product. I don't want to show you this side. I hit a few impurities on the bottom there. So we got a little bit of a bird turd weld coming across the bottom. Needless to say, it's gonna hold. Minus deductions at the car show, I think it turned out okay. that all hooked up. This is the joint that was stuck that, you know, cracked loose, so to speak, when we were pushing down on it. But she's got some time before it needs a muffler and the rest of the pipe. But at least when it does, be able to just bolt it up there. We gotta go rest, Mrs. O. I'm starving here. Mrs. O, I'm starving here. It's 12:23, woman.
Well, did you want me to bring you back food, or do you want me to warm you up?
Oh, sugar, you're leaving. I'm getting a little hypoglycemic up here.
Need to warm you up some soup,
I'm shaking, dog.
or what?
Whatever you want to do, man. Just come in and harass you.
What do you want?
I don't know, I got the shakes, bro.
That doesn't answer my question, bro. Do you
Food.
want a snacky? I mean, me to bring you back food, or you want me to warm you up some soup?
I would rather have something warmed up instead of a heart attack in a sack.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Forgot Mrs. O had to leave today. Dang it. Can't survive without that woman. I was just telling the people I can't survive without you. See ya. Where you going? Dana?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what this little fella sounds like now. Contact. Weak. Sounds weak. Sounds like he's all sealed up. You just hear it blowing out of the pee-pee hole back there. So that's it, folks, fixing the flanges on the back of your Honda. Probably not a DIY job unless the guy's got, you know, a lift and a welder. Be a little tedious to do on the ground. You could do it on the ground, but you have to have a welder. Let's be honest. You can't JB weld that thing on there, and that's pretty well it. It's not a terrible job to do. Hopefully, if yours is like that, hopefully you can just find a shop that'll do it for you. You know, it takes about an hour, probably start to finish by the time you cut them off, clean them up, tack them, all that stuff. It's not a bad job, and certainly is way cheaper than having to buy the converter. So keep that in mind, and I'll just keep you in mind while you're down there writing that comment section. Questions, comments, find us on Insta, Facebook. You guys know it at this point. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.